You all have seen the ChatGPT demo this morning, I guess. So this will be a really, really sad talk. If I had known that before, I wouldn't have suggested something with ChatGPT. Anyway, so I was thinking about what could I present here. I'm currently not working that much with CAP. So I thought, let's do something fun. Let's do something with kittens and ChatGPT. And that's what we are here for. You've seen what ChatGPT is capable of this morning, so you can create or generate a whole ticket system. I could show you how to generate some code with it, but I guess everyone here has already used it. Is anyone here who hasn't used ChatGPT to generate programming code? Oh. Yeah. Yeah. So that's why I'm not going to show you how to generate code. But this morning you've seen how to generate a ticket system, and it's great that you have a ticket system, but someone has to answer the tickets. And I thought, why not use ChatGPT to get rid of those ugly tasks of answering tickets? And therefore, I want to show you how fast you can integrate ChatGPT. Some years ago, I had a project where we had a big solution manager systems with millions of tickets in it. And we tried to help the colleagues who have had to answer those tickets a little bit by finding similar tickets, by extracting solutions of tickets and suggesting those to other tickets. And we really spent lots of time. It was a project, took us more or less half a year to a year to build machine learning models, to extract data, to prepare data, to do all of that. And after 6 months, we had like a 90% solution. And we weren't even sure if anyone would use this solution suggestion, if it would work, and if it would really help. And what I would like to show you today is how you can get an 80% solution, so not a 90% solution, but maybe an 80% solution in, I don't know, the remaining 12, 18 minutes, probably even faster. I'm here at ChatGPT, and as you might know, you can play around with it a little bit. And yeah, as I said, you could ask ChatGPT to generate your CDS file, but I prepared that. So really simple CDS file. We have orders and we have tickets. And that's basically it. What we would need for the use case is some orders. So maybe let's use ChatGPT for that. Hey, ChatGPT, please generate. Oh, very, very angry. Please generate a CSV file with human ID and article. The article should be cat breed, because we are a cat shop and we are selling cats. And the human ID should be a number between number with 9 digits. So let's go for it. And there we are. Cocoon, Russian blue, lots of options. Let's paste that in. I think I did something stupid and used uppercase in ChatGPT, and they're lowercase. What I also did is I created a service where I project my 2 entities. So let's just get this up and running. Something's happening. I can open it, and hopefully we have orders. Perfect. What's next? Let's imagine you are at customer service at my wonderful cat shop, and customer sent you an email with the following text. What am I doing? hello, last week I ordered a new cat. Unfortunately, it's very loud and runs around. I do not like it, therefore I would like to return it. My order number is 123456789. Please contact me with the details. Best regards. So what would we need normally? You as a customer service would get this message, and probably the first thing you would like to do is check the order of the customer. So you need to extract the order number. So we are going to ask for the given text. Please extract the order number. Submit. And that is. Unfortunately, we now have a new text where we would need to extract something, which does not really make sense. So put it in a JSON. That. Oh, and we've got a JSON. That's something we can work with. But as we have already got started, so let's not just only extract the order number, but summarize the text, create response to the customer, and put it into a JSON. There it is. So our summary: the customer ordered a new cat last week, and the response: we apologize for the inconvenience caused by the behavior of the cat you ordered. We understand your concerns and we are happy to assist you with the return process. Our customer service team will reach out to you shortly. Perfect. Works great. But what if the customer does not send us an order number? To the customer, if there is no order number, ask the customer for his order number. Submit. So hopefully he will not ask us for an order number because we probably. Oh, that's interesting. Lots of stuff. Okay, that's the part where I say it's an 80% solution. So sometimes it works really good, sometimes it does not. But what we can do is we can set the temperature a little bit down, which gives us gives us better solutions, and also most of the times we will get the same response. So that one is a little bit better. Does not ask us for an order number, but yeah, works fine, I would say. So let's try to integrate this with our service. So we have a ticket service, and what we would like to do is on creation of a new ticket, we want to call ChatGPT, want to extract those data and fill our database. As you can see, we have our ticket entity, we have an order association, we have a ticket summary, and we have a response suggestion. So what we would like to do is call the service, get the JSON, check if we have an order with the order number, and fill the other things. So I prepared a handler, and I prepared the OpenAI instructions. So that's basically what I showed you. But what I added is a JSON schema. You can do this. You can ask ChatGPT to use the following JSON schema. With that, you can be really, really sure that the JSON which ChatGPT generates is really in the format you need it. But other than that, it's basically the same thing I did. Next step is have a look at the ChatGPT API example. You could ask ChatGPT to generate ChatGPT code, but you will be interesting because it does not work. So that's why we will use the demo API code. So let's order this a little bit up. You need a new API key. You can get this as ChatGPT, OpenAI. If you go here, click View API keys, you can see an API key. I will not show mine because I know what you are going to do. So I prepared it already and put it into j&s-soft OpenAI key. And then you could just call the completion API. You can give a role. So this could be you are a helpful assistant. You can give ChatGPT a little bit of context, what it is and what it should do, but you don't have to. You are a helpful assistant normally works pretty well. And what we are then going to do, we are going to request data message and concatenating this with our OpenAI instruction, which I loaded here. And then we should get a response. So let's check that one out. I prepared an HTTP file with the text I just showed you, and we get an error message. So let's see what I did wrong. Did you see something? Oh, okay. We could look for the error. Oh no, I just go for my prepared example, which magically works. Yes, so what did I do? I have those message content, which is responded. I just parsed it as a JSON. I put it into the database. Then really straightforward. I'm checking if I have an order with the order ID. And if so, then I'm putting it into request data order. And all of that is then inserted into the database. So is the service still running? Yes. Let's go to tickets, send it one more time, and arrow again. Created? Ah, perfect. Yeah, that is created, but I don't have an order ID and I don't have a summary. Okay. Great live demos. Why? Yes, I know. Let's go for a debugger then. Oh, no, it's that one. Ticket, JSON, parse. Yeah. Okay. What is it doing? But I have create tickets. But I mean, we've seen same thing happen to Daniel and so on. So I think it just has to be like that. And as I was told, it was really surprising that last year all of my live demos worked. Yeah. So we have the debugger here. Request failed was still. So I'm going to show my key. But why? CDS and OpenAI key authorized. Okay. So then I'm not only showing my API key, I'm going into those API keys and create a new one. And I will delete them directly after those session. Yeah. Okay, so I don't know. Normally the CDS-RC private should have been loaded. I delete it. Maybe also do a CDS-env. CDS-env. Where is it? Oh God. CDS-env OpenAI key. Is it there? It is there. CDS watch. Also an option how you can waste some time. Step over. Okay. Yes. So let's watch that in the browser one more time. Yes, so what we have here is we have our newly created ticket with the ticket text. We have an order ID which was not extracted whatsoever. We have a quick summary and we have a response suggestion. So basically everything we wanted except for the order ID, but we can have a look. Do we have an order ID with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Yes, we have. So why didn't it work? That's why I said 80% solution. Maybe it's only a 20% solution. So let's go for this line and see what ChatGPT is returning to us. Request data. Yeah, OpenAI ticket data, that's the right one. And we have a name, an order number, summary, properties required. Okay, we're getting a JSON schema, but not. I'm very, very confused what's going on here. But that's probably the magic of live demos. Yeah, in the last 10 minutes, the API changed. ChatGPT changed itself. It's now alive. I don't get why it does not work. But anyway, so let's assume this would have worked. But where does the data is then coming from if those objects are? I really don't get it. I mean, the summary is there. And now the summary isn't even there. Okay, so let's call this a successful live demo. What I wanted to show you is how to use ChatGPT in a business context where you're not just generating code or using it by yourself, but it could really help you improve your business application or improve the business application for your end users. There are specific use cases where it really makes sense, like data extraction. No clue why this did not work, but normally it should work, and it works really, really good. And you don't need an AI expert or someone who develops a machine learning model or something like that. You can just write what you want. It takes you 10 minutes. You use the OpenAI toolkit to integrate it into your code, and you can use it out of the box. You probably should not just randomly respond with OpenAI to your customer if you want your customer to be happy, but you can generate stuff there which can help your customer service to improve the response times. Thanks.